Howdy folks, Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT.com. I have a really cool one to look at today, coming to us from the fine folks at Second Sight Films over in the UK. This particular edition people have been looking forward to for many months, me included, because this is one of my favorite modern horror movies. The movie itself, we have actually already reviewed. If you want to, in the description below, I will link you up to the movie review of this, because this movie is awesome and it deserves a lot of attention. I think it was talked about a lot when it came out in 2015, 2016. But then it kind of went away. People referenced it here and there. We're talking about Robert Eggers' The Witch, a New England folktale, or just shortened to The Witch. This is a new limited edition that Second Sight just recently released. A lot of people are excited about this. There was, and still is, a mainstream release of this in the United States from Lionsgate. The only bad thing is there's not really any extra features. That is changing with Second Sight Films. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the packaging, all the other goodies that's included in this edition, and more. Briefly to talk about the movie, though, to set it up for you, it's set in like the 1600s. This family is banished from the township. Anytime anybody had any disagreements with people way back then, it was always Satanism or witchcraft or something like that was to blame. They have been witched, boss. So the family starts unraveling when the young baby in the family goes missing. And that, again, is also blamed for a witch. A witch has stolen the baby. And more spooky and crazy stuff happens. More of them go missing, get sick. You know, the family is just kind of like unraveling. One of the big leads in this, and I think this was one of her major roles, first major roles actually, is the character of Thomason, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, who does an amazing job. She's a great actress. She was under 20 years old, I think, when she made this movie. Just a very inventive idea for a movie. We go more into the movie itself in the review below. It's actually one of our patron reviews from back in the day, I believe, but I have attached it so you guys can check it out as well. But the big thing that you guys are interested in is this new limited edition box set that is out from Second Sight Films. This company, man, does a fantastic job. They're one of the absolute best when it comes to the boutique label goodness. We're going to get into some of the special features. There's actually a whole lot in this edition here, and let's look at it. One thing to make aware as well, because this is how particular Second Sight is on their releases. Initially, this was coming out in April, but there was a little bit of work that could have been done, improvements on the transfer. This film was shot with all natural lighting. There were a couple of things that they could do to maybe fix things and brighten it up a little bit, make it look even better for you guys. And they chose to do that. So they delayed the release, again, another 3 months or so. And it just recently came out this past week. It's a new 4K transfer available on UHD and Blu-ray, including a new Dolby Vision HDR grade, which this movie looks like a kind of a different movie. It always looked great, but this is just a different level. Very similar to the Drive release that Second Sight did. When you put it on, you're like, whoa, that looks great. You have the archived audio commentary with the director Robert Eggers, new audio commentary by film writer and broadcaster Anna Bogatskaya, A Puritan Nightmare, new interview with Robert Eggers, very long interviews as well on here. Embracing the Darkness, a new interview with Anya Taylor-Joy. Love Thy Father, a new interview with Ralph Ineson, who plays the father in this and does a fantastic job. That dude is an amazing actor and totally believable as this Puritan hardcore man from the 1600s in this movie. A P.S. Wife, A New Interview with Actor Kate Dickey. Caleb's Lament, a new interview with actor Harvey Shrimshaw. A Primal Folktale features interviews with Robert Eggers and cast. BFI London Film Festival Q&A with Eggers, Taylor-Joy Innocent, and producer Jay Von Hoy. A short film called Brothers that Eggers did to help kind of get backing for The Witch. The limited edition contents themselves include a rigid slipcase with new artwork, a 150-page hardback book with new essays by Emerson W. Baker, Daniel Bird, Anton Battelle, Charles Bonesco, Lillian Crawford, Shella Rowland Legg, and Stanley, and costumes, steel galleries. You also have 6 collector cards rounding out this edition, guys. If you're a big fan of this movie and you want the ultimate edition of The Witch, this is for you. Just an outstanding release, guys. Anybody, if you're interested in this, remember 4K UHDs are all region. This is in the UK, but it'll play on any 4K player in the world. I know a lot of people realize that after like Second Sight's Dawn of the Dead release, which still to this day has not seen a release in the United States. For more information on Second Sight Films, you can go to secondsightfilms.co.uk. Check them out and check us out over at DEADPIT.com.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
For this video officially, it's Old Curly Jaws has a message for you. Go on over to shop.deadpit.com and go look at their Teen Public store right now. You got some new shirts like the Old Curly Jaws official t-shirt, which is brutal and badass. You got the Yummy Gummy shirt with the captain himself on the shirt. You got Uncle Bill's face on a fucking shirt. You got the Final Girl shirt. You got all these shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Get them before they're all out, especially the new one, Bedtime 1039. It doesn't get better than that, so go on out. Check out these shirts at shop.deadpit.com. Go look at their Teen Public store. You're going to have a good old time. Get them all!
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Dead Pit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.